predictions, you think of Nostradamus, although he didn't really predict anything. You think of The Simpsons, foreshadowing Trump running for president. You think of Star Trek and their predicting of the iPad, among other technologies. And then you have people like me who do inadvertent predictions. In a video earlier this year, I said this. I wouldn't mind having a country house out here. I wouldn't mind at all. Now that was recorded in northeast Portugal, very far away from my home in Porto, which is on the coast. And the funny thing is that I did get a house very near to where that video was recorded. Very near indeed. Eerily so. Let me show you. So yeah, this is like my garden. And that is my house. It's an old 19th century villa. Could you call it a villa? Well, it probably could, because it wasn't just this garden, it was part of the house. It was 9 hectares over that way. Anyway, but then again, this is a car channel. Why am I telling you this? Well, because of that. That's going to be my garage. So I'm going to be able to do a lot more fettling with the car. I'm going to be able to fix things that I couldn't before without the neighbours going along having a look. And yeah, that's going to be there, the garage. But for the time being, I can't actually open it because that padlock has no key, at least not any key in my possession. I'm also going to have to do something about, the entrance, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Besides, I've got hydropneumatic suspension, something like that. It's no problem. But anyway, while we're here, I know it's a car channel, as I said, I'll show you around anyway. So we've got these ruins. They used to be like stables or something like that, or a very glorified shed. They're mine as well. I'm gonna have to fix them. Over there, that is not mine over there. That house with the white cement between the stones, that's not mine. But the wall that separates them fell down. I'm gonna have to fix that. So welcome to my humble abode. This is the kitchen. Got a place there for the fire. Most of the fittings in the kitchen were nicked. Very common here in this part of the world, unfortunately. One of the bathrooms. Bedroom. Bedroom. Another bedroom. Then we've got this nice big room here. There's another room through here. That's a bathroom there. Got some weird carvings above the door. Hopefully nothing satanical or anything like that. And this is like the entrance room. That's the main door to the house. And this is sort of like the, I don't know, it's another room. As you can see, there's a lot to do. This house is very cheap because it's not in that terrible a condition. At least it doesn't rain in here. And if I had to fix the roof, that would have been ruinously expensive. Now, the thing is about this house, you probably think, oh, you must be rich or something. No, quite the opposite. This is going to be a massive financial strain on my part to get this house. But I had to do it because at my age, the bank will only just lend you money for a house, because it's going to be something like a 30, 40 year loan to buy a house, as is usual. If I was any older, the bank would have told me to go and get stuffed. Now, the search for this house actually didn't just show up in the channel inadvertently as a prediction. It was mentioned every now and then, perhaps most notably with the Android head unit videos. So I installed Android head unit for various reasons, mostly because this radio I thought wasn't cutting it, but also because it's a lot easier to house hunt when your sat-nav performs properly. So in a day, we'd sometimes see 3 or 4 or 5 houses. We did about 8,000 kilometers, that's 5,000 miles in just a handful of months. And so going so many places, it's a lot easier to punch in different destinations into a phone than into a 12, 13-year-old sat-nav system that sometimes didn't even have the destinations, or if they did, they sometimes were hard to find. And I also mentioned some other stories here and there. For example, how my significant other always made us get out late for our commitments, you know, our appointments with real estate agents to show houses, and how I had to hoof it. So yeah, there were a lot of allusions to both the search for the house and the actual purchase of the house. So some things probably make sense now, if you're a usual viewer, which, judging by my view numbers, probably isn't that many of you. So please subscribe. But this is something that's going to take a very long time to do up. The walls all need plastering, everything needs painting. There's no furniture, there are no fittings, there's no water yet. I haven't been able to get the water company to hook up my water. So this is a long-term project. So don't expect me to be fixing the C5 in the garage anytime soon. But anyway, I don't know. Let me know what you think, if you've got a similar experience, for example, or, you know, am I completely mad for doing this? I don't know. If you've made it this far, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like if you did, and I bid you farewell.